So today, join me down something that I don't normally do, to be honest with you. I'm not the biggest time bandit myself, so I've joined a syndicate just so I can jump on some quick overnighters. And I guess one of the main things is finding out a little bit of information. So, joined today with Dave Bell, who's also from PB, who actually fishes the same syndicate, which is a bit of a bonus. So I'm just going to talk to Dave on how he would approach a brand new water, and as you can maybe see, 70, 80 acres, 200 fish, up to £60. I mean, you really want to catch one out of here. So Dave, give me a few pointers, mate, because I'm a bit rubbish.
So pointers, so for me, personally, I am as mobile as you can be. I am on the barra more than I'm probably sat in my bivvy.
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, you can see we're on a southwesterly now, but the fish don't always get on what you think they're going to be doing.
So they're not sort of following the wind?
Nah, they can do. On a southwesterly, I see them sort of get on it after a couple of days. Yeah. I mean, if we're going to get an easterly on here, personally, they'll be on it before we even sort of think about, you know, sort of getting on it ourselves. You know what I mean? They're always ahead of us. So I'm not the sort of person to be sat in my bivvy, watching my phone, watching a film. I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't even bring a chair. Like I said that to you last night. I don't bring a chair. And so yeah, I'll just watch the water, and any signs of something I can move on to, I am there in a flash.
When you're so mobile, are you worried about bait? What do you do? Just put
I mean, I don't fill it in unless my approach is single hook baits and throwing stick boarders on the top. If I want to try and get a spot going, then I will sort of go to particle in that, and I'll be pre-baiting. You know, I'll be coming up here every other day, like twice a week at least. But yeah, I mean, bait's not an issue for me. It's sort of, I don't care about the bait, I care more about the fish. Yeah. So if I've put in 5 kilo and I see a fish on the other side, I don't care about that 5 kilo. I'm focusing on getting to that fish and trying to catch it.
You don't think that maybe the fish might come and find that bait later? Or?
I mean,
you're not bothered.
I'm not bothered, I mean, generally as a rule here, if you're seeing fish on another side of the lake, you need to move to them. Right. Yeah, I mean, they're easy to catch sometimes. I mean, with me, I let the fish tell me where they want to be, as a rule.
So, Dave, you've told me that I need to be mobile.
Yeah.
Which, and you've explained to me how to find the fish first. So let's just quickly talk about the rigs. Someone like myself, always busy at work, don't have time to sit at home and do rigs. I'm a lazy carp angler. So this is for me. There's nothing wrong with them. They're absolutely fine. I cannot tie this Ronnie rig any better than what comes out of this packet. So that's my rig of choice.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you use differently to that? I mean, I know you've told me that a spinner or a Ronnie type of rig works.
Yeah, well, I use 2 rigs here really. Before the sort of weed gets up, I am sort of a Ronnie rig. I know it's quite generic, but I mean, it just works for me. I've had numerous fish on this, sorry. I mean, I've had 2 of the original commons in here, and yeah, they've not been out in a while. But the thing is, with my one here, I use a jungle hook.
Right, so you're not using a traditional
sort
of curved
so I mean, no, I'm using a jungle hook, which is a beaked hook, realistically. But it's just my choice of hook. I mean, the mechanics on it work. I've had a lot of people ask me about, you know, what's the hook holds like, and they're banging the bottom lip in the centre all the time. Touch wood, I've not lost a fish using this setup. Right. And then we go to the tungsten downforce, £20. As you can see at the top, my knot, a figure of 8 knot, but I have it quite long outside the anti-tangle sleeve, and I just feel like it gives that little bit more of a kick having that knot there, just so I know it's away from the lead. Yeah, so I've got a doubled up section, and I mean, I have just got so much faith in this rig. But now the weed's up, you can find spots, but if I'm moving on to showing fish, I don't want to be leading around trying to find a spot for my Ronnie to sit on. Yeah. So I will go to my hinge stiff, because I just know that at least if I've got the bead up a foot, 2 foot, then I'll know at least if I'm on weed, then this will just be sitting nice on top. Yeah. So we've got the £20 chod monofilament there, and then we've got one of our choddy hooks.
Yeah. So basically, the mechanics of that rig is that, that will literally follow the line and sit on top of the reed.
Yeah, and I have it quite curved round. I do. I mean, I see a lot of lads have it quite up, but yeah, I really have it curved round. It just gives that extra bit of claw. Yeah. And as I say, touch wood, I've not really lost many fish on this set up. So thanks to Dave's advice, I've got my rigs. I know where I'm going to go fishing. We've found a few fish over in this bay, so we're going to have a couple of nights fishing and see how we get on. And hopefully we can bag a few fish. Well, after the cameras left, I put into action everything that David advised and was blessed with these 3 stunning fish, one just over £30. Just a testament to the great tactics and great rigs being in the right place.